Welcome back to E-Rock the Brand. Hi, my name is Eden Lee Middleman, your favorite dating and sex coach here. And I kind of was inspired by my last episode, okay, where I was talking about going from friends to more than friends. Should you not? And it really got me thinking to a conversation I had with this one friend of mine. And she is just single as like a little bird, and we love that for her. And she was telling me how she's really enjoying mastering casual relationships. And it's not like she's building a big roster, and it's not like she really has the time, energy, or cares to sleep with a bunch of guys, but she's really enjoying taking control of her relationships, whatever these are, and being able to place the boundaries that she wants and navigating them the way that benefits her the best. And a lot of people have been pretty good with her boundaries and have actually enjoyed it. And there has been no drama. Wow, surprise. And things have been going very smoothly. And we spoke about, what it takes to have successful casual relationships. And this kind of goes hand in hand with friends with benefits to a degree. But the nice thing about this is she's keeping it romantic, sexy, and sensual. But like she has her own friends. Do you know what I mean? She's like, all right, like I'll hang out with you if I have time in my schedule, if I want to, if I'm feeling a little sexy and fun, if I want like male attention around. She vetted them. She went on a few dates with them where it wasn't sexual to really feel out their vibe. And then she stated what she wanted. And they all signed the fuck up. It was like every man's dream. You know what I mean? When she just looks you in the eye and says, hey, listen, you know what? I just want to keep this casual and have fun and do like whatever we want, but just know it's not going to go anywhere past this. And if at any point it doesn't work for you, no worries. Let me know. We're cool. Like imagine, I'm like, girl, you're every guy's fucking dream. Every guy's fucking dream. Like no commitment. Thank you. And she even says like, I'm going to be sleeping with other people too. Like, I'm not hiding that from you. All right. Like, let's just be big kids. Now, keep in mind, she is in her late 20s. This is what happens when you mature. This is what happens when you have things going for you in your life. You have friends, you have a career, and you had a relationship, but you're kind of in a place where you just don't want to pour energy into that department of your life right now. But that doesn't mean to neglect dating and going out and meeting people. She even said that a lot of times these relationships or whatever they are, friendships, benefit things, become great networking for her, or like meeting new people or friends, or like getting access to certain things and events that are going on in the city, because these people open up their worlds to her, and she does the same. And so it becomes just like a really nice network of people, as long as you obviously have mature people who are down, who understand and sign up and adhere to those boundaries and rules. It can be as simple as, hey, this is just casual. I will be sleeping with other people. I think it's so sexy to hear a man or a woman, and I've said this before, who are able to make it very clear and allow you to decide what you want to do with that. If you do not want to be a part of it, ciao, no worries, no hard feelings. I get it, because it's really not, what everyone signs up for on a dating app. Most people are there to try and find somebody, and some people are there just to fuck, right? Like, how do we know? We need to state it. This is a really great way, just like a very simple life lesson, guys. State what you want. You don't know what you want? Stay home, figure it out before you get out of the house. Okay? Stop bringing your dirty laundry outside and like shoving in people's faces. It's disgusting. Okay? There's a website for that if you want to sell your dirty socks. Like, I think it's actually so admirable, so refreshing. And how sad is that? But like, so wow. Oh my God, you're suddenly 10 times hotter when you're able to say that. Like, it's just wow. You really know what the fuck you want. And like, you're making me feel comfortable to decide whether I want that too. I also, side note, another story. I'm like full of stories today. I had a friend, and she was very much on the hunt for a man. Sweet girl, again, like, had things going for her, but like really was ready for that chapter. And in the process, right, like you kiss a lot of frogs before you get to your prince, or whatever the fuck the saying is. Also, like, Prince Charming doesn't exist. Like, I love you all, but it just doesn't. On a few dates, she was like, oh my God, like everybody's just so shady. I can just tell. This guy is saying, yeah, he wants something serious, but he's just not acting like it. Like, why do they have to play these stupid fucking games? Like, what a waste of my time. Do they not care about their time? The answer is no. Then she came across this guy and he said, hey, listen, I know that like you were saying you're looking for something serious. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not. Okay. I'm not. I just thought you had great energy. I really wanted to meet you and see if we vibed. If that's not what you want, no worries. Again, like totally got it. Just putting it out there that I don't think I'm ready for that. They're like, I just can't commit in that way right now. But I don't want to waste your time, but I want to be transparent. But I like you. This girl literally was saying that she's looking for a relationship, but because this guy was so transparent and honest and she loved his vibe, she's like, you know what? I can hang around. Like, we can fuck a little. We can chill. And I'll still look for my man. And maybe you know what? Maybe I'll take a break from looking for my man and have fun with this. And then, okay, once we're done with this, then we're done with this and I'll move on and we'll go find something else. But as long as I know where my mindset has to be for me to press continue. All of that to say, if you want casual relationships to work, okay? These two stories that I just told you about, real life stories, it's possible as long as you state the motherfucking obvious. All right, I feel dumb making videos sometimes about this stuff because I'm like, I'm not telling you anything that you do not already know. I am not creating these episodes that are fucking riveting. I am just stating them in a way that I guess helps you guys, because here's the reality. If you want something casual, you need to state that you want something casual, because to me, the word casual is light, airy, easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl, okay? It is not drama. It is not secrets. It is not dropping hints, breadcrumbs, question marks. It is not, talking to your girlfriends every fucking minute, being like, I don't understand his vibe. Like, does he like me? Is he falling for me? I don't get it. But like, why? And men, the last thing you want is a girl sending you Bibles, okay, via text. So just avoid it. Just fucking avoid it. And if they fall for you and if they become drama queen central, regardless, even after you've done your part, your hands are clean. You say, I told you what it was. I told you what it is. And at any point, if anybody needs clarity, that's on you guys to do. If you are engaging in casual relationships, I want you to understand that people and their definition of casual looks different, okay? Me, bringing a man home to meet my fam was never that serious. And people are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's crazy, right? But I realized how that confused some men in my life. They thought, oh, she's bringing me home to the parents. I'm like, no, trust me. Our family is one big circus. You know what I mean? Like we're just out here having a good time. There's really nothing serious about this, right? We're swearing at the dinner table. It's not what you think it is. Whereas with, for example, my fiance, when he refused to bring any girl home, okay, for the majority of his life, because to him that was the be all and end all. He kept all of his flings and relationships a secret from his parents. Maybe I'm saying too much, but until it was the one, until it was somebody that was really serious to him. His friends met all of the girls, serious or not. But the parents would never, unless it was serious. So for him to meet my parents too, he refrained until he felt like we were good. He made that mark. He stood up for himself and was like, yeah, no, I'm not coming to chill with your parents. Do you know what I mean? For the other people in my past, some of them met my parents, some of them met my family, okay? Didn't mean that I was serious about them. Is that confusing to them? Probably. But in my reality, it wasn't confusing. Oh, everyone's parents are like chill and cool, like mine. No, not really. So keep that in mind, guys. If you get into a casual relationship, they tell you what it is from the get-go. I want you to use that as law, okay? Even if they act romantic, even if they ask you to be their Valentine, even if they introduce you to the parents, that doesn't mean it's not casual anymore, okay? Don't fill in the blanks. If you have questions, if there is a blank, if you need clarification, you need to ask. Okay? Now, this is something that the person who is laying down the law is not going to tell you and is not going to baby you. You have to be responsible in clearing the air up for yourself. If you do not know how to communicate your feelings, you really need to work on that, guys, because you're not going to survive out here. Okay? I like to make things black and white for people because I don't want to hear that I got it twisted. I don't want to hear it. Okay? If I feel some type of way, I'm going to distance myself or I'm going to end the casual relationship. That's it. Now, if you want a real casual relationship, the truth about casual relationships, the same law that I said about friends with benefits on past episodes is 3 months, casual. Anything past 3 months is not casual no more. And it also depends on the duration and how long and how often you guys see each other throughout the week. If it's fucking every day, it's not casual anymore. Okay? Casual relationships, I knew my strength wasn't that. Okay? It wasn't that. I didn't need a casual relationship. Okay? I just didn't care for it. I ended up in relationships. I was in long-term relationships for the majority of my life. I was either in a relationship or I flirted with a guy, hung out with him a few times, and then ciao. It never ended up being a casual relationship anyways. It didn't last long enough to even, consider it some form of relationship. Just know your strengths. That was just that casual relationships to me is just so much more work for something that's not worth it, in my opinion, for to have a friend, but I don't know. For some of my friends, it works really well. For me, it doesn't. It never did. So know your strengths, know your limits, play within it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to indulge in casual relationships if it doesn't work for you. If your life calls for it and you're, let's say, traveling and you're this and you're that and you want some companionship and you want whatever, but you don't want strings attached. You don't want to break people's hearts. You just want to have fun. You want to mingle. You still want to get out there. You want to have some sexy moments, whatever. Sure. You want to like the person. Okay. This is great for you. Okay, if it fits in the schedule, I don't owe you anything, you don't owe me anything besides respect. And casual relationships means, I've gotten to know you well enough to know that this will be okay with the both of us, right? I can't be certain, but I know that I like to hang out with you, that I like to include you in certain things that I like to do, like go on a hike, do a yoga class. We don't need to go on fancy dinners. We don't need to do those things, but sometimes we do if we want to. Casual relationships, there is no progression to deeper, more serious, more whatever. We're staying pretty neutral throughout. What we started doing from the beginning of the relationship is what we continue doing to the end of it. We're not going upwards. We're not going downwards. We're just keeping it pretty chill. We're keeping things casual. Get-togethers, casual hangouts. Keep it casual in all sense. Casual amounts of conversation. Okay? What is casual to you? Make sure they have the same kind of definition. You can even talk about it. All right, casual BF. Not real BF, casual BF. Do we do coffees? Or are we just fucking? You can ask those questions and have fun with it. And be like, listen, again, I don't want to make this more than what it is, So if I can hang out with you, I will. If I cannot, I cannot that week. Big deal. I'll see you next week. I love you so much, but not like that, This is what works for you, and it seems like is what fucking most of you guys are doing anyways, but without actually laying down the goddamn law and just confusing each other and causing dramas and calling everybody players. Just fucking state what it is then. Just state what it is, okay? State what it is, move on, live a healthy, happy life, headache-free. So a few things before I sign off on what to remember. Keep it casual throughout. State what you want. Make sure they know what casual looks like in your eyes. And have a limit, a time limit. A time frame, an end date. There is an end date because the longer us as humans hang out with the other person, we get attached. It doesn't mean that we fall for them. It doesn't mean feelings, but we get attached. And attachment feels sometimes like what you would think love feels like or greater feelings feel like. You understand? So be careful of the attachment. That's why sporadic, casual amounts of hangouts is the best way of going about these relationships so that you can actually have it last a little bit longer, right? Otherwise, I'm like, dude, 3 months, you're done. You're done. We can remain friends, but we're not putting PP and VV, okay? We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that no more. Okay? If this casual relationship turns into just friends, fab. But as we know, platonic friends... Does this exist? No. If you've seen a body part that you shouldn't have seen, are you guys really platonic? I don't know. Just keep your distance. All right. I hope this helped you guys. I hope this really took a big concept and made it just simpler in your mind and gave you some maybe excitement of pursuing something like this if it makes sense for your lifestyle, or maybe being yeah, no, that's not for me. Ciao. Okay. No worries to either. It doesn't mean anything. Down the line though, if you do want something more serious and if you do want a partner, you cannot be going about relationships in this manner whatsoever. You can be open. I was open when I was meeting all the people that I ended up in relationships with. And I just kept it casual at the beginning. But I was very much like, you know what, if I start to feel like I like you and we hang out for a certain amount of time, I'm going to make sure that we figure out what this is and state those boundaries, or ciao, I'm leaving and like going to find somebody who is more aligned with me on the things that I want. So again, it's always about knowing what you want first, being able to vocalize that, and allowing the other person to make their own decision. Don't coerce them. Don't put words in their mouth. Don't force them. None of that. Ask, okay, how they feel, what they want too. It's not just about you, Mary Lou, okay? Thank you guys so much for listening or watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Share it. Share it with some of your friends. Let's talk about it. Ask them what they think about this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It means a whole lot to me. And hit the bell for the notifications if you want to be notified when a new episode drops. It's totally fucking free. Like, you're welcome. If you're listening to the podcast, you guys know 5, what? Say it with me. 5 large and in charge stars. All right. It really does help me out a lot and allows me to continue doing what I'm doing for you guys. Enjoy your casual relationships. Leave me some like fun stories, how you guys manage to successfully do this, or if you don't recommend this, or what your tips are. Let's share, okay? We're a cute little bunch, and I love the community that we're growing and building together. You guys are all amazing, and I will see you back here very soon. Also, if you didn't know, I do have a vlog channel where I do more personal lifestyle videos on YouTube. So if that interests you in any way, shape, or form, I'm currently pregnant. So we're going through our pregnancy little moments and stages and phases. And then eventually it'll be about baby stuff, about married life and things like that. If you want to know more about that and want to see more of the ins and outs of my personal life, go subscribe to that channel. And if not, no hard feelings. It's fine. Just stick around here and I will see you back here soon. Take care, guys. Bye.